Hello, it's your favorite doctor, me, Dr. Faith Abraham. Listen, I'm so glad that you decided to join me today. I want to talk to you about something. I want to talk to you about your calling. And what's the difference between your calling and your purpose? Yes, honey, come on in. I'm about to talk to you today. Listen, if you don't know, you can find me on lots of places on social media. Follow me there, including Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Periscope. My 4 faves. So let's get right into it. I want to talk to you today about your calling. Now, I understand that a lot of people are talking about purpose. What's my purpose? What's your purpose? Da, 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 da. That's great. I'm glad that we're fishing and we're seeking God to find out what our purpose is. I'm so happy about it because honestly and truthfully, and actually kudos to you for knowing that there's a reason to why you're on this earth. And there's a reason why you've gone through all of the things that you have gone through, because honestly, if there wasn't anything to you, you wouldn't go through anything. Marinate on that. Yeah. If there wasn't anything to you, you wouldn't go through anything. If there wasn't more inside of you than what it is that you're seeing, you wouldn't have a desire for more. You wouldn't seek out for more. You wouldn't push for more. You wouldn't set goals. No, honey, you would just be on this earth and just be here to be here. But I know that's not you. I'm not talking to that person. Who I'm talking to today, you, is the person that knows that there's more to their life than what is going on right now. So let me distinguish really quickly for you what purpose and calling is. So your purpose is very general. As a matter of fact, more than one people can attest to that purpose. And as a matter of fact, we all have the same purpose. Yep, we all have the same purpose. Purpose can be defined as something general without using the word. I'm trying not to use the word purpose, but without using the word purpose, it is a general assertion for what something is supposed to do. So according to the Bible, when we come to Christ, 2 Corinthians 5:19 says that we have the ministry of reconciliation, that we should, through our lives and the things that we do, our ministry, our business, our mothering, our fathering, we should be bringing people to Christ, just by our lives and what it is that we do every single day. Also, Ephesians 2:10 says what our purpose is. Jeremiah 29:11 says what our purpose is. As a matter of fact, Jesus even says, go into all the ends of the earth and preach the gospel. He was not just talking to the disciples. No, child. He was also talking to you. Yes, you. And so that is purpose. Purpose is general. Also too, Psalm 66, we were created to make his praise glorious, right? So that is a purpose. That is the intention of what it is that you're supposed to do on the earth. Now, here's where it gets good. Here's the good, okay? This is where it gets good. It gets good when you now understand your purpose, which is what I just shared with you, just in case you didn't know, okay? Your purpose. Now you start understanding and seeing how God gives you assignments, right? And from those assignments, you're now able to hone your craft. You're now better able to study, prepare, sharpen, equip yourself for what it is that you're called specifically to do, because you were created to do something very, very specific. You were created to bring into the world something that the world has never seen before. How in the world could I bring something, and there's 7 billion people on this earth? Yes, honey, the same way that snowflakes, not all snowflakes are the same. Not every snowflake looks the same. Just like every single person has a completely different DNA print, has a completely different identification through your face. Even identical twins have differentiations within themselves and within their DNA. You have a specific DNA, a specific thumbprint that you're supposed to leave on this earth. And you shouldn't die before you complete it and you do it. As a matter of fact, generally speaking, we all have been blessed by God to have at least 70 years on this earth. So God has given you 70 years to bring forth, with him, of course, your calling. Your calling is specific. Your calling is specifically towards you, what only you can do, only how you do it, the way you perceive and you see things and you bring it out. Some people call it your genius. Some people call it, hey, it just, like I said, your DNA. But what I'm saying to you is that you have a calling and you have the responsibility to bring forth, along with God, what you are called to do. That is where you're going to find success. That is where you're going to find fulfillment. That is where you're going to find the passion to live and not die. That is where you're going to be able to say, you know what? Every day, no matter how good it is, how bad it is, how rocky it is, you have something deep down wired within you that's causing you to wake up every single morning. That is not purpose, darling. That is calling. That is calling. Yes, there's many business people in the world. Yes, there's many there's many preachers in the world. Yes, there's many moms in the world. Yes, there's many dads in the world. Yes, there's many CEOs and this and that, the other. There's a slew of them. There's an abundance of them. But guess what? You do business a little bit differently than the other person. You do your motherhood a little bit differently than the other mother. You do your fatherhood a little bit differently than another person. Why? Because you are innately created divinely and differently. Do not let time continue to pass you by and you don't discover in God your calling. I'm creating a book. It's going to be released at the top of November 2018, and it's called Listen to Your Life, Discover Your Purpose. And I put the word purpose in the title intentionally because I know if I put the word calling, people would bypass it because they're not used to that word. Right now, purpose is a buzzword, but I don't want you to just stay at purpose. I want you to push beyond. I want you to get to the other side of purpose, to get into that narrow down, deep, niche calling that is on your life, because there's something that's in you. There's things that are in you that the whole entire world needs. And the truth is, the domino effect of life is when you do something, it affects somebody else. And when you don't do something, it affects somebody else. Do you know how many people are actually waiting on you to do what it is that you're called to do so that they can do what they're called to do? Marinate on it. Yep, I said it. There are people waiting. That's why the Bible says that the earth is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God. And you're one of them. You just got to step into that calling, be unashamed, be unafraid, and do what it is that God himself has called you to do, even before the foundations of the earth. Because guess what? Without you, the world will not be complete. We need what's inside of you. So today, like I said, I just want to share with you that you have a calling. It's deeper than purpose. It's deeper than your assignment. It is what you were created to do.